I think I'm here. I think I'm live. Somebody comment and say if you can see me. Still working out this lighting situation here. Let me try something here. Tell me if this is that a little too much? Let's see. I feel like it works so much better on like my camera. Using my built-in camera on my laptop. So I already got some people in the chat room here. Let's see. Start answering some stuff. Start diving into this bad boy. So first off, thank you guys for showing up early. I saw some people were already waiting before I even started this thing. That's super awesome. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. In just a couple of hours, it'll be midnight here in Central Florida, which means in my household, Mr. Turkey, as I like to call, comes, and the food, you know, in the next morning starts being prepared for Thanksgiving dinner. Abby and I are staying home this year. It's just going to be us and George, so we're very excited about that. Going to be watching, I think they're doing like a live stream, Abby was telling me, of the Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade. So I think we're going to watch that live stream on YouTube. And then I'm just going to be hanging out with George and Abby, and we're going to be eating some good food. So pretty awesome. I'm very excited. I can't tell you guys like how excited I am for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. Gonna go off the diet for Thanksgiving just for the day. But you know, it's one of those things. All right, let's see who's in here. I just wanted to get together. I figured everybody was gonna be off tomorrow, you know, and if you are working, thank you. But I figured everybody, you know, get together, have a little chit chat, and enjoy the group here who can join in. And if you guys have anything, just comment. The comments are on. We'll see what's going on. So first one, have you ever thought about doing a fan ride-along vlog? One lucky gets to do a video of like 192 Old Town with you. I have. I've thought about doing a meetup too. Meetups have always been in the back of my mind. I would just like to meet you guys in person because I feel like you've seen me. You know what I'm like. I'd like to meet you guys and put a face to a name, you know, especially for those of you who comment all the time and stuff. It's really cool. It'd be really cool to meet some of you guys. Gobble, gobble. Hey, Rob, how are you? Uncle Dak, welcome. Amanda, happy Thanksgiving. Paul, hello from the UK. What time is it in the UK? Let's see. It's starting to mouse one forever. Hello. Evening from Roadhouse Entertainment. I'm sending you an email that maybe be your interest for your blog. Thank you, Roadhouse. Always open to ideas. We'll be getting into future ideas and future plans later on. Kyle Porter, good night for Turkey Day. Yes. Good evening for Turkey Day. Matt, you made it, man. Fellow Mississippian here. Did you ever play at the Princess Theater when Jeff owned it? I don't know if I played when a guy named Jeff owned it, but I definitely played at the Princess Theater in Columbus. Played my pop punk band played there one night with a couple of metal bands that were friends of mine there. So gonna hold off on the other comments just for a second. Just got a super chat, I think is what they call it here, from Mr. Joe P. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. That's so awesome. I forgot that thing was actually on. So super cool of you. Never pass up a Moldorama. Definitely never pass up a Moldorama. I love Moldoramas. And thank you for donating. That's so cool, man. Abby and I will definitely use that and get another Moldorama or 4, you know, with that kind of donation. Thank you so much. Let's get back to answering some of these comments here. Thank you for all your Halloween videos. You know what? It was something I tried, and I'm still doing, you know, Hello Horror Fans and stuff. Just put that on hold just for a little bit to kind of let Christmas, make its way into the channel. But we'll be talking about the channel and some more updates and exciting stuff here a little bit. I want to kind of say hello to everybody first. Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving, Matt. Marky Mouse. Hello. Movie Marathon, Mystery Science Theater. Yeah, that's cool. Susan, hello. Disney Dad, howdy. Micah, what is the negative picture on your t-shirt of? Oh, this is a pop punk band from Florida called Newfound Glory. Been around for a long time. This was one of the shirts I got at the last Vans Warped Tour. I'm a sucker for pop punk, and Newfound Glory was one of my favorite bands growing up when I first got into that whole scene. So let's see. Happy holidays, Lori. Back to you. Matt, I've also met you a few times. It's very cool, man. Well, the same. Steven, hello. Let's see. Steven says, missed you in Orlando 2 weeks ago. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. You're like Screeching Weasel. I do like Screeching Weasel. Man, hang on. What is I'm looking on my phone real quick. Sorry, I have to look up this. My favorite Screeching Weasel song is it this song? No, it's on this. It's on the album Bark Like a Dog. Get Off My Back. I like that song. Bark Like a Dog. That Screeching Weasel album right there. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite Screeching Weasel songs. Hello Horror Fans is great too. Thank you. Yes, I'm really trying to push that. I'm hoping it goes, the way I want it to. I just feel like for a while I was, it was a little Halloween overload. So, China Doll, happy Thanksgiving to you. Tampa J is in here, everybody. Hello, Tampa J. Amy, hello. And Tragic Kingdom podcast is here. Hill. I was reading your comment. It's all downhill from here, which is the Newfound Glory lyric. Yeah, Tragic Kingdom podcast. I just checked out your episode. You did some interesting stuff there. Little on the macabre, side, but I enjoyed it. Newfound Glory, the drummer went to school with me in Hollywood, Florida. Oh, nice. Yeah, what's their I can't remember their drummer's name. I met him at Warped Tour. I met him a couple of times. I've seen Newfound Glory probably out of all the bands I've seen. I think I've seen them 12 times. Every time they come to Florida, I'm always there. Let's see. I truly recommend you don't try the pumpkin spice hummus. I did try some pumpkin spice hummus from Trader Joe's, and I enjoyed it. Everyone else didn't. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. No, your World of Micah Store. What is the negative photo of? Is it your band? Oh, Rob, sorry, man. Actually, that is a play on the old attraction at Universal, Earthquake. That is a photograph that my brother took from Richter's Burgers. My brother was in town, and we went to Richter's, and he took a photograph of the drum set and the band setup they had there and made it to a negative thing, and then took my name, World of Micah, and put it on there in the font for Earthquake. So that's what that is. It's kind of a deep cut there. Let's see. Sick punk rock from West Palm Beach and huge Disney fanatic. Bureau Mikes. Me too, man. Cyrus, that's his name. Sergeant 7C's Buffoon. That is his name. Cyrus. Yeah, Cyrus. Cyrus is cool. I've met Chad, I think, out of all of them so many times. I've bumped into him so many times, different places. That guy's really cool. I like all of Chad's bands and endeavors. So Corey C, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving from the UK. I'm curious, what time is it in the UK? I asked earlier. I don't know if it went through or not. Chain Sawyer, happy, you didn't say happy Thanksgiving. That was the one before you. Sorry. The comments keep doing this, so I apologize. Hey, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Love your Eddie Munster. Yeah, signed by a good friend, Butch Patrick. He's a really nice guy. Met him several times here in Florida, and a lot of car shows and stuff. I like car shows. So let's see. Happy Thanksgiving from New Zealand. It's 1:40 p.m. in the afternoon right now in New Zealand. Wow. That's crazy. It's looking at 7:40. So yeah, 6 hour, like a 6 hour difference, man. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, welcome to the man cave. I got a new sign right up here, the Sanderson Museum of Witchcraft, Salem, Massachusetts, right there. And yeah, I'm excited that I added that to my wall of things here. Ryan, how are you? Good to see you. So cool. All right, I think we've got a good group in here, so I'll just start typing into some stuff. I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on Uncle Heavy. What's up, man? So with the holidays and everything, you know, it's one of those things where I've been diving into a lot of resort stuff. I've been kind of invited by some of the theme parks and local roadside attractions to come and show you guys, you know, their event, and they invited me and Abby out and kind of gave us what they call a media invite. And you know, it's one of those things where it's like they give you just free access, some free food. You know, they kind of give you like a preview of what the event is, you know, all about, and they want you to come and film it and put it out there for your followers to kind of help promote it. So I do that because a lot of these theme parks give me entertainment. They give me a place to go and film and everything. So to give back to them, I promote it on my channel. Now my channel, you know, we are almost to 18,000 subscribers, by the way. I just looked, and we are almost to 18,000. That'd be a great Thanksgiving Day gift. So share the channel. Wink, wink. So yeah, it's really cool, like, to go and do those events and stuff. But mark my words, I am planning something that I'm not sharing just yet. It's coming soon. You guys will find out next week. Like next week, you will find out 100%. But I am also planning, besides that announcement, I am planning on doing so much more, filming locations, roadside attractions, old Florida, hidden things in the theme parks, stuff that made me me, stuff that set me apart, stuff that made, you know, me happy, because that's what I wanted to do on YouTube initially. So I'm getting back to that. I'm going back to my old roots, I guess you could say. And so I want to thank you guys for being very patient with me with all this, because it's so easy for me to get, you know, into the groove of just going to the theme parks and just showing whatever's there. But that's not me. I like to find hidden things, secret things, weird things, you know. That's what I like to do. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there as a little teaser for those of you who are here watching. You guys can get a little nod to what's going to happen soon. But I do have a very big announcement next week. Very excited. Super excited. Let's get back to reading some of these comments. Uncle Dak says, yo, I was at Hollywood Studios the other day, and Bo told me to tell you hello. Hello to Bo. Love Bo. Dude, I started like saying hello to Bo and like taking pictures. Like I have selfies of me and Bo from years ago before I even started doing YouTube. That's so funny that he is incorporated in my videos now. I'd like to do like a Bo trading pin. That'd be so cool. Ryan says, you look good. I can see you're progressing well with Weight Watchers. Thank you so much. It feels so good when people say things, because it keeps me motivated. I'm officially down 27 pounds in 7 weeks. So 27 pounds, 7 weeks. So continuing to do that. Let's see. When are you going to put out your new Enamel World of mica pins? Very soon. I know I keep saying that. I'm trying to find the right time. I know Christmas is coming up with everything, so they could be next month. I'm still working out. I just want to make sure when I do it right. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to put something out and it not be the right thing. So China Doll says, you are almost to 18,000. I am. We are so close. That's so cool to me. Luke, hello. How are you? Welcome to the chat. How cool is it that Adam might be moving back to Central Florida? I'd love that. I saw Adam's video today, you know, and we talk. You know, I kind of know the guy a little bit. No, we text all the time. He texts me, you know, we talk about things and stuff. And if he moves back here, sweet. I'd love to have my buddy back in Florida. But if he goes somewhere else, sweet. Gives me an excuse to go wherever he's living and vacation there and visit him, because that was what we always did when we went to California. We went and saw him. We went and saw some other friends who lived there. You know, we have a lot of friends in California. So wherever he goes, he'll be happy. He'll make it happy. So he's good at doing stuff like that. Do you like Social Distortion? I love Social Distortion. Love Mike Ness. I think Mike Ness was one of the first guys I ever saw wearing a hat like this. Made me want to get it. Definitely inspired a lot of my guitar playing and stuff too. Just that guy could take 3 chords and make it just so awesome. So Luke, let's see. Oh, sorry, man. It just went all the way down. I went to Dollywood last year and it was awesome. Luke, that's awesome. I'm hopefully going to Dollywood soon. Let's see. Garrett says, hey, Micah, Wales, UK here. Be visiting Florida in 2021. My home away from home. Garrett, I can't wait to have you in Florida, man. That's going to be cool. Hopefully 2021 is a lot better than 2020. I also went to the Jurassic Jungle Boat ride, and I gave it a 5 out of a 5. The Jurassic Jungle ride, that ride is something that Adam has literally made so famous, and I love it. Let's see. Jackie from Super Thew said hi to you. Hello to Jackie if she's here. I don't know if she's here or not. Let's see. Joe Me. Not sure. Sorry if I butchered that. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. How happy are you that park hopping will do January 1st? I don't care. Like, honestly, like, not to be blunt or anything, but I never park hopped. Like, if I was going to a park, my mind was in that park. Like, if I'm going to Hollywood Studios, I don't care about Magic Kingdom for that day. I'm going to Hollywood Studios. So to me, like, it really doesn't matter. It only helped me, like, if I was doing, like, a filming thing where I needed to go to multiple parks to film that stuff. But if I was going just to go to the parks, I never really park hopped. Like, sometimes I would, like, I have before in the past, you know, parked at Magic Kingdom, went to Magic Kingdom for a minute, and then, let's say, Epcot was staying open later or something, hopped on the monorail, went over to Epcot, and went back. But I've never actually, like, you know, park hopped as a regular thing. But I know it's going to make a lot of other people very happy who don't come here all the time. So I'm excited for everyone who's getting to go do the park hopping. Congrats on losing that much weight. Keep up the good work. Thank you. It's just a lifestyle change, you know. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I just feel like losing weight right now. No, it's like, it's a lifestyle change for me, for sure. I just keep myself busy, keep myself happy and healthy, and, you know. All right, let's see. Trying to read some of these. Sorry, guys. This thing, like, it keeps moving, you know, as the comments go in. So I have to, like, go over and make sure I don't skip anybody. My Backyard Science. Hello. We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, too. Thanks for saying that to me and Abby. How did you and Super Enthused first meet? When did I meet Jackie? I want to say it was like a very, like, important day. Like, I think it was like the 30th anniversary of Hollywood Studios, MGM Studios, with Adam. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure she probably remembers. I don't remember. I don't remember, honestly. Like, it's all blur. with them because I remember like I met her. Well, I met her right around like I don't remember. I think it was May the 4th. I believe it was May the 4th when I met her at Hollywood Studios. It was May the 4th, and Adam was in town, and we went and met Kylo Ren. I think that was the first time I actually ever met Jackie. Huh. Wow, that's all coming back to me now. Make a bow pin and I will buy it. And I plan on making a lot of pins, Uncle Dak. Luke, doing great, Micah. Thank you. Ever seen Escape from Tomorrowland? Oh yeah, I've seen Escape from Tomorrowland. I remember that thing first coming out. I thought that was the wildest thing ever. What a weird movie, man. Like such a weird movie. I remember when it was a couple of thousand subs. I remember when it was like 5 subs, Uncle Dak. I didn't think I would hit 100 subs, but here we are, man. Let's see. You should go to Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge. I can see you having a ball there. Ryan, I am working on that. Possibly next year, early next year. Not early next year, but next year. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Let's see. If you like Mike Ness, you listen to Volbeat, the Danish band. I've heard of Volbeat. They weren't like, the song I heard was very not my kind of rock and roll. Very not my kind of rock and roll. The song I did hear from them. If you can have Disney park memorabilia within reason, what would it be? I always wanted one of the baskets that went around the ceiling in Star Tours. Why? I have no idea. I would want I would want the James Cagney animatronic. Why not? Let's see. I also went to Earthquake in Gatlinburg. Yeah, I've ridden that several times. Trust me, that one's awesome, man. Hello, Matt Dragon. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Any good metal bars in Orlando? I don't know about metal bars because I don't really, listen to a lot of metal. Like all my friends who were in metal bands, I would listen to. But I don't know about metal bars here. I like Will's Pub is a cool bar. That's just because I've seen a lot of punk rock bands play there and stuff. I don't know about metal, man. I'm really sorry. I'm sure there's a huge scene here somewhere. But yeah, I'm not sure about that, Gareth. Sorry about that, man. I don't really go to bars anymore. Like if I'm not playing music or I'm not seeing a band that I like or anything, I don't really, that's not my scene, the bar scene or anything. So I'm sorry about that, buddy. Can't answer that one. Have I ever met Jacob? No, I have never met Jacob. He's awesome though. I've talked to him many times through messages and stuff. Like we know who each other are. He's a good guy. I think Abby met Peter Mayhew at Hollywood Studios too. Oh yeah, I know Justin really well. Anytime him and Allie come to Florida, I always say hey to them. We always hang out sometimes. Last time it was so long ago. Like, man, time just goes by so fast with everything, especially with all this going on. Feels like, when things were normal, it was just forever ago. We went to horror nights together, me, him, and Allie, and we hung out. I don't think I filmed that night. I'm not sure. And then I went to a very special evening with Bob Gurr. and Celebration, Florida. And we went for a buddy who was hosting it, and it was fun, man. Let's see. Did you go to the bar after feeding the alligators at Gatorland? No. that was so much fun. I don't know why I'm not afraid of them. I guess because growing up in Mississippi, like you're always around alligators and snakes, and then coming to Florida when I was a kid, visit my grandparents, we'd always take like airboats, airboat tours and stuff, and see gators. And I've just been around them so long, like I know how they move, to the point where like they're not what I pictured. I used to think they were like velociraptor speed, like they could just like leech, but they're not. And it's kind of hard to miss a gator, so like when I'm in there, like, and I'm hanging out with Savannah and all the guys at Gatorland, like I feel safe because I know they would not let me do that if they didn't feel like it was safe, and they're trained professionals, and like this is what they do. Like Savannah is like the craziest when it comes to gators. Like Savannah is so awesome. She'll just get in there and they listen to her. Like there's like 5 of us in that, little beachy area. And as soon as, Savannah walks in, the gators are watching her, and it's like mom's home, and like she talks to them. She'll say one's name, and that one gator will literally make its way through the other gators. And it knows she's talking to them. It's the craziest thing. So yeah, now when I'm with them, like I don't really, I was a little nervous when they were getting by my foot. Don't get me wrong. I was sweating. I was shaking. Because that's the closest I've ever been to a gator. But yeah, that was so much fun. I felt like Johnny Knoxville there for a second. I never got to meet the guy who painted the murals on 192, but I'm going to reach out to him hopefully one day. And, probably when all this is past and things are getting kind of normal. Tim Fluffy Beard, what's up, buddy? Glad you could make it, man. Let's see. No, Abby does not have a channel. She doesn't do anything as far as that stuff goes, man. North Boy Entertainment, what's going on? How you doing? Jennifer, MTCA, hello from Montana. I've never been to Montana. That's one of the rare places that I've never been before. Favorite John Candy movie is Summer Rental near the top. Summer Rental is probably my all-time John Candy favorite movie. I did the filming locations of that this past summer with my buddy Mike, and it was the best time ever. That was the funnest day ever. That was like, oh man, that was like when things were starting to slowly but open back up, And I remember just, let me tell you guys, finding filming locations are already kind of difficult if you don't live in that area. But trying to find a film that was shot on location in a beach with condos in a very popular area is even harder, because those beaches don't change, but the buildings surrounding them change all the time. And so going out there and trying to match everything up, and then looking on, thank goodness for Google Maps having pictures of some of the beaches from the resorts, because that's the only way I can match up some of those shots. So yeah, I love John Candy, man. Love Summer Rental. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles will be watched tomorrow, as it is the ultimate Thanksgiving Day movie. Do I have any favorite sports teams? Mississippi State Bulldogs, as far as football goes. University of Kentucky for basketball. And the 96 Bulls. There you go. It's slowly moving here. Diz Jake, thanks, man. Thank you so much. You're originally from okay. Jennifer's originally from Canada. Man, I bet Montana is beautiful, man. That's so awesome. Have I ever met Prince Charming Dev? Oh yeah, met Dev plenty of times. I think we've done some videos together too. I hear filming location videos don't get a lot of views these days. It just depends. It totally just depends on the stuff. I don't think anything gets views like you think, honestly. It just all depends on what people want to watch that day. So I don't really do anything for the, like, it's exciting when the views, happen. But I do these videos, some of these filming locations and stuff, literally for the passion. It's something that I do as something that I want I want to put out there for people to watch. How do you feel about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? I love that film. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is such a classic. You can't go wrong with Steve Martin and John Candy together. Clayton says, "Go Tigers." I got some family who love some LSU Tigers, man. I've got a lot of family who are alumni LSU. Tim Fluffybeard obviously goes for the Cleveland Browns. What a weird name, dude. We're the Browns. I don't get it. Tim, explain that. New Orleans Saints. Yeah, that was like for a long time. I mean, I'm still a Saints fan. I just don't, I don't watch the games. Like, I really don't watch a lot of sports. For a long time though, the New Orleans Saints was the closest professional team to me in when I lived in Mississippi. And yeah, man, I used to love the Saints. I remember when the Saints won the Super Bowl, people were going nuts, even in my hometown. It was crazy. Rob Bruno podcast. I'm not ever going to do a podcast. I'm just throwing that out there. I might be on a friend's podcast. I will definitely be on anyone's podcast if they want to have me on as a guest. But I don't have any plans. As of right now, that could totally change. But as of right now, I don't have plans to do a podcast. I feel like podcasts are like the new Disney vloggers, like your neighbor's one. Am I familiar with Jordan the Lion? Oh, yeah. Jordan's a great dude, man. I think Jordan's so nice, too. I really enjoy Jordan's passion about Elvis because I'm also one of those guys, man. I hide my Elvis freak flag well, but I am morbidly obsessed with Elvis Presley. It's that's a whole other topic. I just introduced my husband to your channel and we were going through your Park Secrets playlist and loving them. Well, Jennifer, 2021, a lot more are definitely coming. I'm excited about it. It's because the Cleveland Browns were named after their founder, Paul Brown. Totally makes sense. Wow. Did not know that. Had no idea. My whole family loves your videos. My 8-month grandson, Logan, loves watching your videos. Great job on weight loss. Happy Thanksgiving to your whole family. And thank you so much. Super sweet comment. Thank you. That really means a lot. And then Tim Fluffybeard's, we're getting down to the bottom of this Cleveland Brown escapade here. Let's see. Paul Brown was the longtime coach for them and also for the Mazatlán Tigers High School. Is that how you say it? High school football team. Oh, okay, cool. Dun, 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 heard about the fireworks at Magic Kingdom. No, I don't know what that is. Are they putting the fireworks back? I guess. I know they tested them. It'll be back. Are you going to sell more pins? Steven wants to know. Yeah, totally working on those, man. I know I've been saying that forever, but, this is like the busiest time of the year, too. It's so hard to get everything done. But Steven, don't worry. Pins are coming. I promise. Fluffy Beer. Hell, my God. Mark 15. Hello. How are you? Bowers Barbecue says, what camera are you using these days? I'm using this camera. It's actually right next to me. This is the camera I use, the Sony A. I forget the number. Forgive me. I just got this not long ago, actually. It's the 51? Is this the 51? Yeah, A5100. And it's got the little selfie mode thing, you know, on it. And this is a Manfrotto little mini tripod, but this is how small it is. I mean, it's awesome. And this is a detachable lens, which is cool. If I ever decide to get another lens, this is it. I love this. I love this camera, man. I've used Sony for a long time, and I do like this one, and it's good because I can just put this on my wrist like this, lock it in place, so you know it's not going to go anywhere, and then hold it like that because I'm very clumsy and I've dropped this out of my hands plenty of times, and this little guy has saved me. I put this on there myself. But yeah, that's my camera. I'm not a camera dude, but I think it works, you know. Tim, yes. Another Kentucky fan on here, man. Yeah, Jennifer, I hope you guys are looking for, man. Seeing a lot of horror merchandise behind you as a fellow horror nerd. What's your favorite horror apart from Halloween? How do you rate the remakes? They shouldn't remake anything. Here's my little bit, and sorry if you guys are not into hey, paging Mr. Sorry, not to. I just saw paging Mr. Morrow was in here. I love the Florida Project filming locations. Thanks, dude. Thank you. That was something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like I said in the video, I had a friend who was in the film, and I always thought it was weird if I did it because he was in it, but I did it, and I think it went over well. But getting back to what Gareth was asking, and I'm going to continue reading the comments. So continue commenting. I will get to your comment, I promise. Seeing a lot of horror merchandise behind you. What is your favorite horror part of Halloween? How do you rate the remakes? Okay, so things should not be remade. Once it's done, it should be done. Do not try and recreate something, because when you do, it's all about I feel like a lot of these films were happy little accidents. Halloween 1978 was just a bunch of young kids who wanted to make a good horror film, and it worked, and it was amazing. And then they keep, trying to remake the same feeling, and all these other people do it. And, some of these, though, were copycats. Like Friday the 13th is a total copycat film of Halloween. They picked a major date, Friday the 13th. Everyone knows, ooh, Friday the 13th. And they made their film, and then you kind of had other films came out and like Final Exam. If you look at the movie poster for the film Final Exam, it's a total ripoff of Halloween and Friday the 13th. There's a silhouette of a guy standing, holding a knife, just like the silhouette of the guy on Friday the 13th. And all these remakes that are coming out now, it's just like, come on. The reason I love 70s and 80s horror films, apart from 1950s, I love 1950s and that whole genre of Vincent Price era of I love those because some of them were just so bad. They were so good. Ed Wood films. I love Ed Wood. But the reason the 80s, getting back to your comment about the 80s, the reason, in my opinion, that the 80s films were so good is because there were so many of them coming out, and they were so like, everyone was trying to be just over the top with bringing back 3D and how much blood could they use in this one. And, I remember seeing like the movie posters, and it was like the movies that moms tried to ban in 50 states. It's like, they sold it so well, and now it's like, come to the theaters, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Rebirth, or whatever it is. And it's just like, come on. Like, I don't know. I just think some of these guys are just, they're out of ideas. But I don't know. They had some fireworks tonight. Clayton said, "Oh, nice, cool." Was it just like for guests, or was it just like a pop-up thing? Let's see. Did you see they also had the I Love Christmas movies in Nashville? Yeah, it's at all the Gaylord, I think. There's a Gaylord there. That was super fun. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to go back to where I was and read some of these comments. What's my favorite Christmas movie? A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story. Gene Shepard's voice never gets old. Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Tim. Dun, dun, dun. I must go, but happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Jennifer, I hope I got to say goodbye before you left, but happy Thanksgiving to you. Let's see. Trying to get to some. I thought Rob Zombie did a good job with the Halloween franchise. Tim says 18,000 soon. I think 20,000 by 2021, if not sooner. Man, Tim, that would be great if I could hit 20,000 subs, dude. That'd be so cool. Jackie, you're finally here. What's up, friend? So good to see you on the screen. I'm hoping I get to see you and Nate and everybody else very soon. We had the best time at Busch Gardens the other night. That was so fun, hanging out with all my good friends like that. I like when we're all together in certain places. It's fun. Let's see. Garrett says, just subbed. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, thank you. So good to hear that, Garrett. That's so awesome, man. I'm almost there. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna look and see. It's so weird how like YouTube doesn't like show you your exact. We got 8 more to go. 8 more subscribers to go, and I hit 18,000. That's so awesome. Jackie, I just saw your comment. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. I was talking and didn't even see it. I'm sorry. This thing goes by so quick with me. I enjoyed Rob Zombie's mainly because it was identical for the most part. Yeah, okay. Rob Zombie's Halloween was good in the fact that he tried to get that same feeling of Haddonfield by filming majority of the film, in South Pasadena, that area that they filmed, original Halloween 1978. But every time I watch Rob Zombie, I feel like he just wants to make the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I feel like he should just do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and call it a day. But I don't know. I've never, I know a lot of people don't like this, but Rob Zombie's not my thing. I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. I rewatched the Lords of Salem movie the other day again. I rewatch them all the time. I rewatch a lot of his stuff because I try to get into it. I try to understand it because he does have a huge following. But I don't know. Gareth, dude, can I agree with you more? I used to stay up till 3 a.m. as a kid watching black and white horror movies. Also, back to remakes. I personally cannot stand any of this Disney live action. Yeah, I don't know about the Disney live action stuff either, man. I feel like the Renaissance era, the Michael Eisner era, with the Disney films, like when they were making Beauty and the Beast and they were making, Little Mermaid. Well, I started with Little Mermaid with that whole era. But when they were doing that stuff, it was just like, wow, this is so exciting. And I feel like there was kind of a thing of that in the 90s with some horror films, like the I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream and things like that. But I know a lot of people on here don't care for horror. So I'll get back to other things. Let's see. Hi, Micah. My husband and I are thinking about moving to the Orlando area. What are some good areas? Um, the thing about moving into Orlando, it depends on what you want. There's kind of everything here except for the mountains. I mean, you can live technically in the Orlando area and be like 20 minutes from the beach. You can live downtown and have a sense of, community and, be right next to the theme parks as well. It just depends on where you want to go. Winter Park area is like the artsy, um, area. Kissimmee is kind of the older area. You start getting towards like the older community, like the 60s and up communities only in that area. Um, Orlando's so big. Like, honestly, Orlando's so big. Is there any video on YouTube of your old band playing live? I'm sure there is. My old band was called At Cliff's End. And then I was in a band called The Weekend Kids, which turned into a band called Dream Cult. So, do you watch anyone else on YouTube? I watch like a lot of people on YouTube. I kind of do these like, um, you know how YouTube you can like rabbit hole on certain things. Um, I watch a lot of like weird stuff. I do thing right now has like been watching. I love commercials, old commercials around like the atomic era, like right as we like landed on the moon, are like the coolest things in the world. Everyone wanted to be an astronaut, and it was just like space age and atomic and just, oh, it's so awesome. That's been my thing. And I like watching old Christmas commercials right now too, because it is the holidays. During Halloween time, I like to watch old Halloween commercials. I'll go on there and watch playlist. As far as like friends, I watch all my friends. Like, yeah, I watch Adams, I watch Jackie, I watch Nate, I watch Tim Fluffy Beard, I watch, all my friends. I watch Tampa J. Anytime my friends post a video, I subscribe to a lot of those, and I watch them. And people send me their videos all the time, like, hey, watch my videos. I watch it. I'll comment, give a thumbs up, and yeah. What's up from the Bronx? It's been a long time since I've been to the Bronx, Wally. Last time I went to the Bronx, I had a $1.75 pizza slice that was huge, and a Dr. Pepper. Rob wants to know what my favorite Hitchcock movie is. His is The Birds. I do enjoy The Birds. I do enjoy Psycho. I do enjoy Rear Window. I like Vertigo. There's a lot. There's really a lot of Hitchcock's, films that I like. I love Psycho though. Psycho is just so much fun. Micah, thank you for all the videos. Give me something to look forward to during these trying times. Thank you. That's so good to hear. That's my thing right now, is trying to give you guys some stuff to watch, because it is crazy still. We still are in this thing. So, all right. It's even okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read these guys. Sorry for like the the awkward airtime. Yeah, we're trying to get there, Matt. 18,000, man. Let's see if we can do it. I'm like watching it. I'm sure it could happen during this live stream. That'd be pretty slick if it could happen. Alex Emery says he's always in a YouTube rabbit hole. Man, it's like so easy to get like in a rabbit hole on YouTube, man. Yes, everything is on YouTube, man. I hope you visit Tom Devlin's Monster Museum in Nevada. I've seen a lot of videos on that, and actually, a friend of mine who does a YouTube channel called Aimless Adventures, um, he's done some really good videos there on that. He actually, I think he sent me some stuff from them. He sent me like a little care package thing from them. Um, I'd like to visit. I haven't been to Nevada in so long. I didn't even go to Las Vegas. I was in the band. We were on the road, and yeah. Good evening from Apopka. Apopka is another place in Orlando where it's like there's some hills down there, like Claremont area. You know, a lot of people who lived like in Tennessee before usually gravitate to that area. Luke, yeah, I know Vincent. Vincent, I met him at Disney Springs. Philip, I know you just went and saw the fugitive locations, man. That's awesome. Yeah, there is a corn maze in Apopka. A lot of cool stuff in Apopka. Happy Thanksgiving. Just subscribe, like the old Florida videos. Hey, thanks, Chad. Appreciate that, man. It's cool that people are, you know, just subscribing and on here tonight. So what are your guys' plans for Thanksgiving? Comment, let me know. Are you guys having, we're not having turkey this year. I didn't want a turkey. I wanted rotisserie chicken. So we're having rotisserie chicken. And we got some dressing, as we call it. Some people call it stuffing. We call it dressing. We got some from Cracker Barrel, and Abby's making some homemade mashed potatoes and this thing called veg-all casserole. It's so good. And we're doing green bean casserole. And then we got these little tiny pies like this big. And we got like a pumpkin one and I think a pecan one. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy myself tomorrow and try not to eat, you know, too much, but I'm going to definitely enjoy it. Yeah, we're not doing it. My favorite kind of turkey is a turkey that my grandmother used to always get made. It was a Cajun turkey, and that thing, when you cut it open, was red on the inside. It was awesome. Spicy, juicy, so good. Some turkey to me is just not that good. I'd rather not try and mess with it. Just, you know. Just me and a roommate, Popeye's turkey, mashed potatoes, and lots of beer and football. Jay Brown, you got a good plan, man. Wait a minute. Are you having Piccadilly? No way. Like Piccadilly the restaurant? I loved Piccadilly back in the day. Alex Emery, I hope I jump into again at the theme parks. I'm getting Legoland passes, and we also have SeaWorld's APs. Yeah, the Black Friday. Got to get those annual passes on the Black Friday thing. If you guys, give you a little tip, man. If you guys are wanting to get annual passes for any of the parks here, look for Black Friday sales. A lot of them are doing them. This is like the best time to get any kind of annual pass in Central Florida, man. Personal question, were you guys together for a long time before you got married? Yeah, we were together for a long time, man, like 6 years, something like that, 5-6 years. And we finally got married, but I feel like I've been married to Abby forever. It's just awesome. Definitely like the best thing I ever did. Watching the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. Yes, Luke, we watching that too. Having turkey and watching football. We're doing full-blown Thanksgiving dinner, but just turkey breast and a whole chicken on the Weber grill. Nice. I don't know why I have that cartoon thing. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why they have that in my mouth. My mind. I keep whistling that. Mustache is growing. It's very itchy. Watching Macy's and playing games on the new Xbox. Nice. Just heard Dream Out Loud. Marky Mouse, thank you. That was me. That's me singing on that. That's so funny. Yeah, Dream Out Loud, man. That was my pop punk band. We did a lot of cool stuff. This was long before YouTube stuff too, so it's like really weird. There's like no documentation of it or anything, but there's plenty of CDs and stuff still around. I think I have one somewhere in here of that stuff. So you could just say getting married was just a formality for you both. No, I wouldn't say it was like a formality. Like we you know, it meant something. It really means a lot. You know, it's just something like when you want to marry someone, make sure it's the biggest decision that you'll ever make, and make sure you do it with the right intentions and put your whole heart into it. Don't just do it just because it's like, oh, we've been together forever, we got to get married. I know people who never get married, you know. It doesn't change anything. It's just that commitment that you share together. And, you know, so. Mimi's Kissimmee Adventure. Next time you are at DAC, Disney's Animal Kingdom, come find me. I work trails. Oh, nice. Well, when I make my yearly visit to Animal Kingdom, I will definitely try and find you. That's so funny. I never go to Animal Kingdom. I don't know why. I just never do. But if I do, I will definitely try and go find you on the trails. Just me, my 4 cats, and whatever is open on DoorDash. My mother is having people over. I'm not normally around, so I'm sitting that out. Hey, I don't blame you, Laura. You know, you gotta be crazy, like careful right now. So you gotta be crazy. So, you know, busy. I mean, I'm reading these comments, sorry. You gotta be crazy careful right now because you know, it's tough to like pick, you know, your health and stuff over your family sometimes and everything like that, but all this will pass in time. Say hello to Abby for me. I definitely will say hello to Abby. Does your wife go with you to the parks all the time? Not all the time. She goes, you know, a good chunk of the time when I go. Sometimes what I'm doing and stuff is kind of like I'm going in, I have a specific thing I'm filming, you know, and she'll just sit that one out, you know, or maybe come meet up with me later on or something like that. When you live here, the parks are different, at least with us. When we go to Disney, it's not. When we first moved here, we treated the parks like we used to treat them when we go on vacation. We try to do every ride. We tried to do the whole shebang. And you burn yourself out on that. So you have to try and find new adventures in the parks, which for me is doing the YouTube thing. And when I go into the parks and stuff. But, you know, we definitely, like, we went to Hollywood Studios the other day and I did film, but there was a chunk of it I did not film. And, you know, we find ourselves doing things that we don't normally would think we were going to do at the park. You just have to find what's fun, you know, for you in the parks, and you kind of really realize why you like the parks, if that makes sense. So, I don't know a Russ who works at Disney World. Sorry, Matt. I do not know Jason. Sorry. You should do the Lake Apopka Nature Drive. It's open on Friday through Sunday, but it's free. And you get to see many gators and wildlife. I think I've heard of that, Alex. Yeah, I think I've heard of that. You like drive through in your car and you can see all the animals and wildlife and everything. That'd be something cool to do. definitely. I mentioned this earlier, but for those who are just now getting on here, that getting back into the doing more hidden things in the, oh, we just hit the hour mark, by the way. Thank you for all you who have been here. Getting back into finding hidden things in the parks and things that just make me happy, I will be doing a lot more of. Did you guys like those videos where I took the like old photographs, old postcards of like downtown Kissimmee and went and matched those up, the historical moments and times, I call them? I really want to get back to doing that too. I have a lot of postcards that my father-in-law sends me, and I really have a passion for that. But I just want to, I don't really know if people really particularly care for those. So cool. Uncle Heavy. Hey, man. Sorry, I don't know if I said hey to you earlier. I definitely saw your name, and I don't know if I said hey to you. But yeah, Uncle Heavy is in here. Oh, let's see if we're at 18 yet. Not yet, it seems. Still at 17.9. Be fun to see that. Yeah, history is always good in my opinion. I think it's cool. I got some ideas for the parks as well. Got some ideas for the parks. So hope you guys are into finding old spots from theme parks and stuff, because I have a lot of that coming this way. I like the vintage Florida videos and love vintage Epcot as well. Me too. I love early 80s Epcot, 82 to 85. Such a rad time. And rad time for Disney in general. Like Epcot was like this place. Like, do I have my? Yeah, hang on. Give me just like one. No, I don't have it. It's still in my. I have like not all my stuff's unboxed. Vintage Epcot is the best. Like it's so good, and just like their whole like design of Epcot, and like if you look at like a park map or like anything, like their font choice, it was just so unique, so different for Disney, but it was also so unique and different for theme parks, when it first came out. And I think the same thing about Hollywood Studios. A lot of people don't realize, like, before MGM Studios, there wasn't a theme park that was dedicated to like Hollywood stuff, and we're so like desensitized by that now. But I think by tomorrow YouTube will reach 18. I hope so. I love the President Epcot video. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was awesome. Old Ronald Reagan, the inauguration parade, presidential parade thing. That was so cool. That was so like nice. Like you wouldn't see like something like that happen. Like, these kids went, like these bands, these school bands, they raised all this money to perform in a parade for the president's inauguration. I believe it was his second term, and the weather was so bad they didn't get to do it. And to make up for it, Eisner calls up Reagan, and it's just like, hey, want to come to Epcot? We'll do it here. And like, what a great idea. Like, so cool, man. I love stuff like that. Stuff that would just never happen like on a normal basis. Dude, I love the matchup videos. Some of my favorites, if that means anything. Alex, that does mean a lot, dude. That does. People who share that kind of passion and who share that likeness is cool. There's only like a good hand chunk of us, out there who really like that kind of stuff. So thank you. I think I subbed on your Epcot matchups from opening days. Nice. Right on. More of that kind of stuff coming. Promise. That stuff takes time. Trying to find like the right photo and, you know, trying to figure out like what I'm going to do with it and everything. It takes time. It's a shame that the Epcot upgrade might be a downgrade. I don't know. I really am excited about the future of Epcot. I feel like with everything happening right now, it put a halt on a lot of their initial plans. So we might see things that, you know, they could have easily done right away be reimagined or be put on hold, because with everything going on, some of that stuff, the experience was not made for what we were going through. You know, so I'm excited to see, you know, what changes are coming, because it couldn't be any worse than the current state. Because the current state, it felt like an old mall that was just like, I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but like Communicore was dead. Communicore looked like a dead mall, and not in a good way. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do. I kind of want to see more education, entertainment, edutainment, as some people have called it, where you're learning but you're entertained at the same time. That was always the best part of Disney. Like the American Adventure, for example. I just went and did that not too long ago with some friends who were visiting from California. And to them, like, to me, it's a masterpiece, but like to them, it was like this eye-opening masterpiece. They're like, this is so good. Like, this is such a good presentation. And, you know, I see it all the time. And, you know, you get desensitized by certain things. And when I sat there and watched it with these guys, it was just like, wow, like, what a cool way for Disney to really tell the American Adventure story through the use of audio animatronics, projections, screens, music, everything. And it's so cool. Like, I learned a lot, you know, from that. And I still continue to learn every time I see those shows like that, you know. And I'm kind of hoping we get more of that too, because that was one thing I learned about, you know, living with the land attraction. To me, I didn't know half of those things were what they were. Like when you go into the dome and you see some of the plants, and some of the fruits and veggies and things, I didn't know some of that stuff grew like that. Like, had no idea. And because of that, I learned, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that's how a peanut, you know, was grown. So I Google it and watched it, you know, like a video on how they make peanuts and how they grow them and everything. And it's like so eye-opening and everything. It's so cool. Alex says his first visit to Disney was 1987. Epcot blew my mind. I'm sure. What a great year. My first year, I was a baby. I think my family went like 90, right before my little brother was born. And I was like 2. I don't remember it. I remember my mom saying that I loved Spaceship Earth and I loved Captain EO. And we loved Horizons because we were obsessed with smelling the orange. That's what Mom says. So, thanks, Matt. That's super nice of you to say, man. I hope I hit that. That'd be so cool, man. Luke says, I thought you were a Californian. No, I wish. Not a Californian. Let's see. Epcot has the best food. Yeah, they've had some pretty good food, man. Universal or Disney? Can't answer that one, only because I wish it was a simple answer, but they both are different feelings. It's kind of like, you know, I love fast food. I love Wendy's and I love McDonald's. They serve similar things. They're both kind of a similar experience, but it just depends on which one I'm in the mood for that day. I wake up and I'm like, I really want to go to a movie. I really want to go to a theme park. What am I wanting to do? Well, man, I kind of want to go ride Big Thunder Mountain today, man. I'm kind of feeling like visiting the Old West. You know, does Universal have that? No, that's not what I'm feeling today. You know, then like with Universal, it's like, oh man, I really want to go see Back to the Future car. I really want to go ride ET. You know, there's different things that cater to me and the feeling, but you know, the whole like Universal and Disney debate thing, man, never understood that. I never understood like people who were like, "Oh, Disney's better than Universal or Universal Disney." It's like, no, they're both equally fantastic. There's a reason why they're put on that pedestal together. They're fantastic places that people want to go and experience, but it's the same. It's just a different thing, a different feeling, you know. Um, Michael Disney Dad says, "Hello, sorry I'm late." Hey, never too late. I'm still on here. I'm gonna stay on here until nobody's really talking anymore, and we'll go from there. We've been on here for like an hour and 10 minutes. So, yeah, I agree. Living with the Land is such a classic. Neil says, enjoyed the video on the Florida Project. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed the Florida Project. We'll talk about that in just a second. We literally saw that movie 2 days before your vlog posted. Also, we went through the parking lot at the Magic Castle, most likely the day you shot your video. Neil, I might have saw you because there was only like the locals, and I was out there and I saw when I was getting in my vehicle leaving, I saw someone pull up in like an SUV, and they got out and they were starting to take pictures of the hotel. And I figured they were there because of the Florida Project. But the Florida Project to me was such a great film because there is a reality that the surrounding area of Walt Disney World is not pixie dust. There are real families who struggle in these hotels that they call home. They live in these hotels, and it's not the best situation. And these poor kids are living right next to Disney, but they've never stepped foot in that park, and most likely never will unless they, grow up, save up, and experience it themselves. So, when I was watching the film, I understood what was being said because I see it. I visit 192 all the time. I do a lot of videos on Highway 192. I see those hotels. I see these families. I meet these people. I can't tell you how many times I've stood out in front of a hotel or motel and filmed the motel, and someone came out, "What are you doing? Why are you here?" And I tell them like, "Oh, I'm fascinated with this hotel. I think it's really cool." And they're like, "Yeah, be careful. There's some people around here who don't really like this kind of stuff." And, they've told me that before. And I've had people, not harass me, but, kind of give me a hard time in these places. And, it's a different world. It really is. And I thought they did such a great job really capturing that and showing just the pureness of kids and showing the innocence of kids in that film, and how kids, spitting on cars was so much fun. I don't know. I thought it was so cool. And, my buddy was in that film, and I just put it off for so long. And I'm so thankful I did it. So, yeah, the Pink Castle Hotel is what people call it. The Magic Castle Hotel is what it's called. Cause effects, what's going on? Let's see. Spider-Man is still, yes, dude, Spider-Man, the ride. The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man is such an awesome attraction. Disney Dad says, "I love hearing people's Disney stories." Disney is more expensive than Universal Studios. Yes and no. It just depends on what you do. It's Disney prices, like their tickets and stuff. I don't know. I think Universal and Disney like are kind of neck and neck on a day admission. I think when people, when they do Disney, they think about like you got to do Disney a certain way. You got to, like, if you're going to go for 4 days, well, might be cheaper to buy the annual pass, you know, if you're gonna and just spend like $600 rather than spending, you know, $500 for 4 days or something. Just pay the extra $200, and if you come back that next year, the same year, then it's paid for, and you don't have to worry about anything. You get your discount, you get all kinds of stuff, free parking. You know, there's certain ways around it. Jennifer says, I went for the first time in 1980 when I was a kid. I remember COP, 20,000 Leagues, Mr. Toad, and the Skyway. I swear I remember there being a shaped butter at the restaurants. Oh, I'm sure they had shaped butter back then. That was such a big thing. Universal had some that was like the Universal Globe up until like a year ago or something. At the restaurant they had there called Mythos. I'm almost 100,000% positive you are correct on that, Jennifer. There being shaped butter, probably Mickey, you know, or a castle or something. That was so big in the 80s, getting the shaped butter, unique butter and stuff. I don't know why, but it was just, it was a very popular thing. That was such a great film, eye-opening and just heartbreaking. I agree. I absolutely agree, Jennifer. What I really like about you, pal, is your love for history. I love all the old school 192 archive. Me too. I'm still not done with 192. I'm going to make 192 like my, you know, in the end, I will cover everything on Highway 192. Let's see. I agree. It's very okay. Hi, Micah. Just joining from. Really enjoy your videos. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that, man. I haven't been to Pensacola in such a long time. Really cool town. Back to the Future ride. Yes, cause effects and Jaws. Pagey Mr. Morrow. Let's see, man. Let's see how close I am. 1 subscriber. Literally 1. All we need is 1. 1 subscriber, it says. Holy cow. I think we're going to get it. I did it. I just saw right there. Look. Right. This is so bad, and I'm not good at this, and it's mirrored, and 18,000 subscribers. We did it. I never thought I would see those two numbers together. Holy cow, man. 18,000 subscribers, you guys. That's pretty slick, man. We did it, Pagey Mr. Morrow. Angela, hi, Micah. Just got one of your hoodies. Oh, you're the one who got the hoodie. See, I get a notification that says, you know, someone bought something, and it tells me what the product is, but I never know who it is. That's so cool. How did you meet Pagey Mr. Morrow? I believe we met at Halloween Horror Nights one night. We were walking, and I just bumped into him, and I think we had like seen each other's videos, and it was just like, hey, dude, what's up? You know. And yeah, we met then. Let's see. I don't want to skip any of these. If I don't get to all your comments, I'm kind of reading the people who haven't commented yet. So I'm kind of reading those so they can get an answer in. So sorry if I skip over your comment if you commented several times. Do Disney tourists still stay at 192? Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of good hotels on 192. There's a lot of like resort type hotels. There's like a hotel that Adam stayed at that was like a straight up apartment that was on 192 and wasn't that expensive either. Schedule a meetup. I'd love to schedule one. I'd like to do one, possibly would do one at Old Town or Orange World. I was thinking those two places. Old Town would be really good because there's plenty of room. You know, and I think it'd be really cool to meet up there and everyone ride the Ferris wheel or something together. But I'll have to keep you guys posted on that. I don't know, you know, with everything going on right now, if that would be like the safest thing to do, but we can make it work. I agree with you on the Neck and Neck for Pizza concert dance. I got my pizza for $200 and my total is $300. Yeah, food package at Disney is like that's what Abby and I always did when we would vacation here. Look for the meal deals, look for the Disney dining thing. Hey, presidential tourist is in here. What's going on? Who just sent me that? I just got a super chat. Mike and Allie, dude, thank you so much, man. That was really cool of you. Michael, dude, Disney Dad 98. Thank you so much for sending me the super chat. Man, that's ridiculous. That's so cool. That was so nice of you, man. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, presidential tourist. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. I thought about you. I went to check out Brick or Treat not too long ago at Legoland. They invited me and Abby out to come out and see it, and I thought about you the whole time, dude, because I know that's your stomping grounds. Cool place to check out and maybe vlog. Ridge Island Groves outside of Haines City. Oh, cool. All right. Grove would be awesome. Got some more super chats coming in. When they come in, I will definitely give you a shout and say hello before I answer any other comments. So, Cigar Dad, thank you. So awesome of you. And I'm glad I'm reading his super chat comment. If it's personal in the super chat, I will not read it, but I feel like this one's okay. Say relocated to Central Florida, and channel has been very helpful for them. So I'm glad I could be helpful. Jay, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Thank you so much for that. Man, super chat kind of thing blows my mind sometimes. Let's see. I'm doing good, presidential tourist. Doing good, man. Getting ready for Turkey Day tomorrow. Mr. Turkey's coming to town. So thank you, Neil. Neil said congratulations because I hit 18. That's a lot of people. It definitely is. We did it, you guys. We totally did it. I'm stoked. Sorry, guys. All the comments I got scrambled with the super chat thing. So, hey, man, what you did was way too much, Disney Dad. So I understand. Christmas is totally right around the corner. So, let's see. Next time you visit Legoland, let me know. I can show you around some more of what you did not get to see. I will definitely do that. Last time I went to Legoland before the Brick or Treat thing, it was Cypress Gardens, and I was in 5th grade. That was the last time I visited. I went several times before that. My last visit there, I was in 5th grade. I remember seeing like a Gone with the Wind museum display thing, and I remember doing this ride that was like on an arm, and it was like turned like this, and it would go around the park, and you could see things from bird's eye view. And I remember doing these water boats that went in a circle, and I remember watching the ski show. Cypress Gardens was so cool. Like, I wasn't really into the topiaries at the time, but thinking back on it, I'm sure they were amazing. But I love Cypress Gardens. And cool fun fact about Cypress Gardens, they filmed a movie there back in the 50s sometime, and my great-grandmother was actually in that film. And I have a lot of family history in Lakeland area of Florida, so it's kind of cool to figure that stuff out. Island in the Sky. Yep, that's what it was. Island in the Sky. Thank you, Ann. So excited. I hit 18,000. I got to look at that again. It'll drop. Like, it won't stay at 18. It always drops. I think YouTube like goes in and gets rid of like bots and like, those fake profile things that subscribe and send like the weird comments and stuff on the videos. I always think that they They go in and clean that stuff out, which is great. I'm glad they do it. They filmed a lot of stuff at Legoland. Yeah, I believe they filmed a lot of movies out there too. Presidential Tourist. Did you see they were starting to do a burst of fireworks at the Magic Kingdom Castle now? Yeah, someone earlier, I think it's Steven was his name, was saying they did fireworks tonight at the Magic Kingdom. That's so cool. Very exciting to get back to fireworks because, man, when I said this in my video, but when I was at Busch Gardens for their Christmas Town event, they did fireworks that night, and it was so weird because, like I said in the video, and sorry I keep like wiping my nose, it's my mustache is like everything's growing in, and it's like it's in that itchy stage. You guys know what that's like. But anyways, the fireworks started, and I remember just saying, like, in the video, and I meant it, that when you live in Central Florida, the fireworks are a normal thing. Anywhere you go, basically in the Orlando area, doesn't matter what time of the evening it is, you're going to see some kind of fireworks somewhere where you are, whether it be a Disney firework, Universal, cinematic stuff. You're going to, even SeaWorld does them, during the holidays. And so you're going to see some kind of pyrotechnic or fireworks or spotlights or lasers, or you're going to see something. And we haven't seen those in so long. We haven't seen those things since February. And it's so nice to see something like that again and smell the fireworks, smell like the smoke and everything. It was so nice. It kind of made me feel like everything was just a little normal there for a second. Say hello to your wife for me. When do you think Disney, when do you think everything will get back to normal at Disney and life in general? I have no earthly idea, but I know that it will happen. I know that it will. Let me say this. I think things in life will get back to normal before the parks get back to normal. I feel like things will open up, and like at Walmart and Target and things like that will go back to a little bit more normalcy before we see Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, any of these places going back to what we knew as normal. I feel like the mask, thing will become a, so they will, I'm trying to word this correctly. I believe like they will implement safety in the theme parks for as long as they possibly can because that's what they do. But I feel like, normalcy will happen in life before it goes back to the parks, if that makes any sense. I feel like the parks will be holding on to the mask thing, the wash your hands, the announcements being made reminding people to keep that distance, things like that for a long time, just because you got to be safe. And the Disney parks, the Universal parks, all the parks, it's just a sea of people. You touch everything. It's a cesspool for germs. It is. When I first moved here, I was sick all the time, and I had to build up that immune system because people from all over the world visit here every day. So, but yeah, President's Choice, I believe everything's going to get fixed. I believe that they are going to be working on something good for us, and, all in good time. But, feels like Disney will be the last to get back to normal. Good to see you, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. Same to you, Dave. Yep, I feel like the same thing, man. And it's not a bad thing, like they're just trying to keep the magic safe. Disney's whole thing has always been safety begins with me. They always are about safety, safety, safety. That's their number one thing. So How long have I been doing videos? Well, I've been uploading on YouTube for like 5 years, but I didn't really take it seriously until honestly, honestly, about a year ago. Like Christmas time last year is when I really started wanting to push YouTube. Um, I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy finding things that I find interesting and showing them to people. So I say honestly about seriously about a year. But I've been doing YouTube and uploading videos for about 5. Um, which ride or attraction do you think has its days numbered at Disney? Ooh, that's a great question. Man, that's a good one. Trying to think. I really don't know off the top of my head. I feel like they're not going to get rid of Figment. I feel like they're going to eventually update Figment, but they have other things on their mind too. And I feel like eventually we will see an upgrade or something done to Mission Space, especially with the restaurant coming in. I feel like every time I walk up there, that ride has no one getting on it. And I feel when Guardians opens and the Space Restaurant opens, they can kind of close that off and do something to it. There hasn't been any announcement, and this is not me making any announcement of that, but I can see that happening. Um, you know, that's just off the top of my head. Um, I feel like Disney's not going to be getting rid of any attraction. I feel like Disney's going to be worried about the stuff that they set out to do before this whole thing kind of happened, first, because they made so many, they've made so many announcements about everything, but, about like, Epcot and different attractions, like, and all that kind of stuff. So, but we will see, man. We will see what happens. I don't want to see anything really go. When do you think the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser will open? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. I'm like the last person to ever really know anything about Star Wars stuff, though. I'll be the first to tell you that I like my original Star Wars, and I enjoyed the holiday special. I even kind of enjoy Episode 1, but that's about it as far as Star Wars. Sorry. A lot of Star Wars fans out there, though. Tell us the history of the Eddie Munster poster behind you. I got that when I met Butch Patrick at a convention here in Orlando, and we hit it off. We became close, even good friends, and we're still friends this day on Facebook. And if I see him out and about, always say hey. His ex-wife, Layla, was also a really good friend of mine too, and found out she also gets tattooed at the same place that I get tattooed, not by the same guy, but the same place. And yeah, I wanted to get something of his signed, and him just being a cool guy, he signed the print, the 11x17 poster. Then he gave me a Munsters wallet that he signed on the inside, just gave it to me for free. And I don't know what happened to it, but he said, I'll give you $100 if you, what did he say? Oh, I'll give you $100 if you can tell me which monster, our uncle was based off of. I said, the Gill Man creature. And he laughed. He knew I knew monster stuff. But he handed me the wallet, and he was like, "This is yours." And I saw he signed it on the inside, and I was like, "Wow, that's so nice of you to do. You know, you didn't have to give me a wallet." He was selling those things, but it's a Munsters wallet with the Munsters coach on it, the whole family on the inside, Butch Patrick's signature. And I don't know what happened to the $100 bill. It wasn't a real $100 bill. It was a Munsters $100 bill with, I believe, Herman's face was on the front. I don't know what happened to that $100 bill. I think I let somebody see it and they didn't put it back in there. But then I saw him a couple of months later. He was in Celebration, Florida at the car show they have. And he had the Munsters coach with him, the replica coach with him, and the Dragula with him. And so I went up, and he took me and my buddy Mike back behind the little gate area where you can't go unless you have like special access, and got some pictures with him in front of the Dragula and the Munsters coach. And eventually one day he said he's going to take me on a ride in the Dragula, or the Munsters coach. When he's down in Florida, I'm going to meet up with him somewhere, and we're gonna take a ride. So maybe a future vlog of that. I found you with Adam the Woo. Glad I did. Very cool content. Thanks, man. Yeah, Adam helped me get my start, man. He's a real dear friend. Good friend, good guy. What are they going to do with the Stitch location? I have no idea what they're going to do with that. I don't even know if they know what they're going to do with that. You know, they could do a whole lot of things there. Miss the full beard, young Micah. Well, now you make me feel old, dude. Way to go. Just kidding. I don't miss the beard. I never really liked having a beard. I just grew the beard out because I was self-conscious of this. I prefer shaving and being. In Florida, it's hot. It's too hot to have a beard. Let's see. Splash's days are numbered. Maybe. I think that'll be like one of the last things that closes. I just think that it's so popular. Why would they close it? Especially with the 50th anniversary coming up. I don't think they'll close it before that. What do you think about the changes at Epcot? I'm excited. I'm totally excited. I think it's going to be really cool to see what they do. I just want to see that Walt statue. I don't care about anything else but the Walt Disney statue. That's all I want to see is Walt. That's so cool. When I saw that statue, I was like, I don't care what they put in this place. I just want to see that statue. Oh, the Star Wars Hotel. That's what it's called. I have no idea. I saw some people like got to go in early and like show some of the rooms and stuff. It looks awesome. I'd love to go and see it. You know, like it looks so cool. But congrats on your 18,000. Your channel is rad. I also found about your channel from Adam the Woo. Very cool, Mallory. Thank you for saying that. I'm excited about hitting 18, man. It's really cool. Watched Adam's video earlier. Are you planning on doing a collab with him since he's come back to Florida? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be hanging out with Adam. Definitely. Always. When he's in town, we're hanging out. Always. We used to hang out a lot before he moved. He was always, we always went to Sweet Tomatoes, which closed. But we did Sweet Tomatoes all the time. We would just meet for lunch and just go ride around, hang out. This is back in the van days of Adam. Hello, Jen. What other celebrities have you met? Whew. A lot. That's me and Paul Rubens. Right there, it's me and Pee Wee Herman. That's me and the Doc, Chris Brown, Chris Brown. That's me and Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd. Chris Brown. I know who Chris Brown is. That's Elvis's drummer, DJ Fontana's signature. I met him. That's me and Corey Feldman. That's Pee Wee Herman signature right there. That is some celebrities, some actors from Halloween, 1978. PJ Souls, Tony Moran, who played Michael when she pulled the mask off. One of the Michaels. That's me and Richard Dreyfuss right there from Jaws. I just recently met Flick, the kid who played Flick in A Christmas Story. That was really cool. Gosh, who all have I met? I met some folks from the Friday the 13th franchise. I met people from the Halloween franchise. I'm just looking around my room to see if anything like stands out. I got to meet Lisa Marie Presley. Got a picture with her and some signatures from her. Met Joe Bob Briggs, for those of you who know who Joe Bob Briggs is. Let's see, I'm trying to read some of these comments on here too. Let's see. Gonna miss you guys in Cause Effects, man. I'm sorry about that. We'll talk. Is this one of your first live videos? Just curious. No, this is not one of my first live videos. This is probably one of my longest live videos I've done. Allie and I met Joey Fatone from NSYNC at Epcot the other night. Dude, if you were in Central Florida, you'll meet Joey Fatone easily. He's always at the theme parks, man. He's always hanging around. Really cool dude. Go up and say hey to him. He's a really, really cool guy. Got to meet PJ Souls. She's such, dude, PJ Souls is so sweet. She was so nice to me and Abby. Like, so nice. And that same trip I met, who else did I meet? I'm trying to think who was all there. I met Dreyfuss there. I can't remember who was all at that at Spooky that year when I met. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm drawing a blank. I've met a lot of people at conventions and things. I met Paul Rubens at a convention. I met Christopher Lloyd at a convention. Yeah, Scott Schwartz. That's his name. Cool guy. Joe Bob is great. Will I keep this video up, Presidential Tourist? Sure I will. Backroom Horror, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, rest in peace to DJ Fontana. I'm so glad I got to meet him before he passed. DJ joined Elvis. He's more famously known as the drummer from, when Elvis did Hound Dog on the Ed Sullivan Show. And that was like the dream team with Elvis, man. That's, Elvis, Bill Black on bass, Scotty Moore on guitar, DJ Fontana on drums. Whew. That's the good times, man. That's the good Elvis, man. It's good stuff. Get to meet Phil Collins. That's cool. My brother would love that. I don't know who Magic Journeys is. I'm sorry. Burt Reynolds. You've met Vicki Lawrence, John Ratzenberger. Nice. I think I saw your video with you talking to John Ratzenberger. Did I get anything from the Cavity Colors sale? No, I didn't get anything. I've been kind of on hiatus of buying any shirts and stuff because I know this sounds like self-conceit or whatever. I've been losing weight, and I've bought some shirts that do not really fit well because they're so big. So I've been kind of holding off until I get down to, a certain size, and then my ideal weight, and then I will go back to buying some stuff. Cause effects. I never got to meet Michael J yet. I have not gotten to meet Michael J. Fox yet. One day, and I will not. Oh yeah, I got to. Me and Adam, we talked with old Tom Wilson, for a long time at MegaCon, and I met Leah Thompson there, and that was so awesome getting to meet them. They were so sweet. Tom's such a cool guy. Such a really cool guy. Let's see. Oh, there's the comments. They're like coming up slowly. Honestly, like, I don't meet a lot of Disney vloggers and things like when I'm out and about. Some people will come up and say hey and stuff, but I don't really watch a whole lot of Disney, vloggers, unless like they're like friends of mine who do happen to video, at Disney and stuff. But yeah, this is my man cave, by the way. This is my room. I got a little TV right over here and a VHS player that does work. Watch VHS all the time. I still have my original Back to the Future VHS, the very first copy of Back to the Future I ever saw. Pretty cool. But I'm trying to look at the time. It's 9:17. I'm going to stay on here for until 9:25, you guys. 9:25. Going to call it. I want to let you guys get back to your regular lives, enjoy your family, because that's what that's what tomorrow is all about. It's all about being with family and being with your loved ones and being thankful. T. Plagowski, is that how you say it? Plagowski. Hello to Canada. That's awesome, man. I have a friend from Canada. I haven't been to Canada in so long. That's my next question. What's your plans for Turkey Day? Well, plan on getting up tomorrow and spending the day with Abby and George. We're gonna cook some food and we're gonna watch the. Apparently, they're doing like a Macy's live stream of the Macy's parade, and we're gonna watch the live stream. I will eventually watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles at some point tomorrow, because that's my tradition. And I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of the day, but we're gonna do something. Not going to the parks. Not going to any of the parks. It's too busy right now. People are coming from all over the place. So, were you surprised they did away with the Great Movie Ride? At first, yeah. But then it makes total sense. They just didn't want to pay for the rights anymore of all the movies that were in there. That's all it was. Honestly, there was no reason to get rid of it other than that, in my opinion. March of the Wooden Soldiers. I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. Or maybe I've seen it. I'm sure I've seen it. We'll see what time it is. 9:19. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. So, for those of you guys who have been on here this entire time, thank you. You guys are awesome. For those of you who even joined in at any time in this live stream, thank you for joining. You guys are awesome too. And for those of you who donated anything to the super chat, thank you, thank you, thank you. Super thankful for all of you. Tomorrow, have fun. Hug your loved ones. Call your mom. Call your dad. And tell them you love them. And I will see you guys on the next episode of World of Micah. We did it. We hit 18,000. And I'm super thankful for any of you who shared my channel, got your friends, got your family, whoever, to subscribe. That's awesome. Keep watching the videos, guys. Keep giving me a thumbs up on my videos. Keep commenting and keep sharing the videos. Share them on your personal Facebook if you don't mind. It really helps. And it really gets the videos out there for more people to see. And I love doing these live streams with you guys. This is awesome to come here together and, you know, and have our little community and everything. I do a private live stream once a month on my Patreon page. So if you do join the Patreon page, you have access to that. So it's similar to this, very smaller group, a lot smaller of a group with the Patreon page. But if you're into that, check that out. There's also some more perks on there. But that's enough of plugging in. You guys know all my stuff. But yeah, keep staying weird, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. And I hope Mr. Turkey comes tonight and brings you all the cranberries. Good night.